What's up, everybody? Mike here. In this video, I want to go over the latest update from Remnant 2 devs with them adding crossplay and a returning event, as well as some other quality life changes here too. The latest patch notes, guys. So strap yourselves in for this one. And for you guys that are really enjoying this game, you're going to be enjoying it even more because you'll be able to play with other people on other platforms going forward. This, I think, already dropped to recently back on February 29th. So this is a recent update too, in case you missed it. Before I go into the details, if you do enjoy this video, please hit that like and leave a comment. It really helps out the video and the channel overall, and it's always appreciated. So first up is the crossplay, and this is from the official website for Remnant game. They talk about here, we're thrilled to announce the addition of crossplay, a highly anticipated feature in Remnant 2. Now players can unite against the root, irrespective of their chosen platform, team up with friends, or discover open games across platforms and embark on your journey together. A dev note here, for console players, crossplay is set on by default. This setting will affect your ability to see other games, including friends' games, within the game if their crossplay settings is set to off. If you can't see a friend's game in-game, then confirm that you have matching crossplay settings. The off setting will prevent you from joining another game that have crossplay enabled. And then another note here they mention is settings on PC that use frame generation currently blocks the Epic Online Services overlay, which is required for crossplay functionality of joining friends in game. You can still accept invites using the Epic launcher prior to starting the game and join that way if you wish to use frame generation in game. So those things, take note of there and just be mindful of, basically, so that way you're getting the best experience with crossplay. And this to me is huge because a lot of games nowadays are crossplay that have co-op multiplayer, and this is, in my opinion, an industry standard now, and should become more of an industry standard across the board. Like, it's mind-boggling that, there's still some games that don't have it, but at the same time, I understand it because, if it's an indie game developer, they probably just don't have the budget for it. They maybe don't have the resources for it. But when it comes to, like, these more, like, AAA companies or even AA companies, they should definitely have the budget for it. But it's nice to see this is getting it. Albeit it probably should have had at launch. I know someone argued that, but at least it's getting it at all, better late than never, because this game has, been very successful, sold really well, reviewed very well. I know the first DLC got some mixed reviews and whatnot, but this is still overall a solid game that I still gotta fully dive into myself. And I'm happy about this because that means more people to play with, and more people can play this game and enjoy it. Next up is the Aberration Domination event that returns. So, the Root have seized yet another opportunity to unleash a horde of menacing aberrations across all worlds. By the way, just going over this in case you don't know or haven't done it before or haven't heard of it. So, from February 29th to March 5th, gear up and face this challenge head on. Defeat these sinister foes and collect the elusive corrupted shards, a rare material with untold potential. Head over to the enigmatic Dwell in Ward 13, where you can trade these corrupted shards to craft corrupted versions of some new special weapons. Show the Root that even in the darkest times, our resolve shines brighter than ever. A dev note here, this is our second big Aberration event. We figured why not celebrate the addition of crossplay with another Aberration event. We've added even more corrupted weapons to acquire, so group up and take on the Root. Now, by the time this video goes up, you only really have like a day or so, because at the time of me recording this video and putting this up on YouTube, I didn't know it was going to be a limited time as far as how the event goes. I figured these events would be at least like a week or a couple weeks long, but I guess not. So get on it if you haven't already too. I mean, if you can't get some stuff from this, go for it, and there's some quality of life stuff here too. I'll touch on a bit, some general stuff here. So they've asked for FSR3. This option is now accessible in the video settings. Fixed an issue for players who started with Gunslinger archetype from the pre-order bonus, but switched to a different machine or account, which caused them to be locked out of their character. And then they've also added support for friend invites for PlayStation 5. And then they go on to say with another note that while we have a larger balance patch planned for DLC 2, we want to make a few adjustments to certain elements to set the stage for the larger patch. While not comprehensive, these changes should provide room for a bit more experimentation before the large balance patch. And that's glad to hear. So this is going to get some more paid DLC. And, it's not that expensive with the first one. I think the first one's like $10 right now. across all platforms. So just want to let you guys know about this, and it's exciting times to get into this game if you don't own it already. You know, I believe it's on sale on Steam right now as well for like 36 bucks. But if you want to save even more money while supporting me with my content, you can always click on my link in the description for CD keys. Check it out, because on CD keys, the standard, at least for PC anyway, I'm sorry, console gamers, but at least for PC anyway, it is $20.19 for the standard version. And for the Ultimate Edition for PC, it's $27.69 USD. And then you got the DLC, which is $8.79. So it's like you save like $1 there, or a little bit over $1 there, whatever, if you want to get that. Don't own it yet. But yeah, and then the Deluxe Edition is $25.19. So just letting you know about that. If you're trying to save some money, you don't own the game yet, or you want to get it for a friend or what have you, that is an option you can do. Plus, you know, it helps support me with my content, things like that, so I can keep bringing great videos like this to you guys. But let me know what you think about this update, guys. That pretty much wraps it up for this one. Are you excited about this? Are you not excited about this? You know, is this game not up your alley at all? You know, or are you about to get this game now because of this update? Hopefully this video was helpful to you. You enjoyed it, and if you did, please hit that like and leave a comment. Subscribe if you're new as well too. Stay tuned for more game news when it comes to RPGs I got planned as well too. My name's Mike. I'll see you next time.